release your quads. Yeah, release it completely. Don't hold it. Let go. Yeah. Using your breath as a way to send the air wherever it might be sticky, wherever it might hurt. Instead of tensing, just using the breath to expand in those areas. Meridians of the body, they run all the way from the foot all the way to the head. And so what I do is I look for the tight meridians, which is the connective tissue line, and I follow it where it's the tightest so that we can stretch it and you can create more space between the bone and the muscles so that you're not stuck in the same posture position that you've used for so long, that you can decide to have like a different posture if you choose to. By stretching the fascia, we can do that. Usually we see in the lower legs, either the outer or the inner sides get really stuck, attached to the bone. And so I work on stretching, pushing the muscle away from the bone so that the connective tissue there can soften and release a bit more. And the effects shoot throughout the whole body, because that line is what connects your bones and your muscles together to the bones. So definitely fascia work is really key. Always look for the body's alignment, which means, you want the legs rolled properly, aligned. Some people are too out, some people are too in. So I always hold the leg to the proper straight aligned position so that the person can start having the awareness of where their leg should be rolled towards the proper place. So I use a combination of techniques. This is more like Thai, Eastern techniques like shiatsu, Japanese, where we use the knees, the feet to have a little bit more weight and stretch the thicker fascia lines. Like right now I'm feeling like your left hamstring is much tighter, and so I'll work on opening that up more with some stretching moves as well. So I just apply pressure to that meridian until I feel a little release. Because usually just like a couple millimeters is enough to create a bigger range of motion and so much relief in the body. The things that can make the the connective tissue and the fascia be tighter and stickier in the body is acidity. Foods like dairy, meats, coffee, stress, cortisol, that all like creates a secretion in the body that makes the connective tissue just become stronger. And so usually if a person is, you know, too tight and they want to have like a lot of change in their body fast, the fastest way is to try to be plant-based, you know, for a while. But yours doesn't feel that sticky. They're actually releasing pretty good. all stretching those lines, the meridian lines that have an effect all the way on the neck. And so we want to find them at the extremities and start stretching them so that when we get to the place where you actually feel it the most, then it'll be easier to release it closer to the neck. Chest always has a tendency to get really tight as it connects to the arm, the diaphragm. It is tight whether you're not breathing deep enough or because your intestines might be full and pushing against it. We want your body to feel getting it a little bigger, creating a bit more space so all the juices can flow a little easier, giving you more freedom in the body. Little muscles at the forearm are so strong, and some of them are the most painful to release, but the feeling is just amazing when we get a little opening on them. So I always start the session, most always I start the session doing these stretches to the body, trying to align the body to the most proper position, which is, bringing the shoulders back so that the chest opens up more, aligning the body, stretching the fascia without any oil, because as soon as you put oil, you don't have the grip on the fascia as much. So if the person can, withstand it,